Hello, hello. I'm Alexi. With me is Jay, and we are here for this Premier League watch along. And it's Manchester United versus Liverpool. The redo.
Yeah, redo.
The redo. The redo. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting game. I think the lineup is exactly. I mean, obviously without Maguire, but it's exactly what we thought it was going to be. Oh Christ! Just make a big bang. Why not? What's your score prediction then for this game?
Oh man, I couldn't tell you. I've had such a bad day, like I was saying to you, that
Yeah.
I don't feel confident. But it's
Yeah.
because I'm having a bad day that I'm just like everything's going to go to shit. So, but like, I don't know. It depends. It depends whether what kind of Liverpool turns up.
Yeah.
If they don't turn up, I reckon it'll be an easy 2-3-1 win.
Yeah.
Yeah. If they do turn up, then I could see it be. I don't see us losing, but I don't like if they turn up. I don't see us winning either.
I'm going to go with 3-2 to United. I think it's going to be a really interesting game. I think
this is also Henderson's biggest test yet, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Honestly, I think it's going to be a tense first half, and maybe one or two goals might go in, but then beyond that, the second half I think is going to open up a lot. I think both teams are going to go for it in the second half. Could see Greenwood come on. Could see maybe Pogba go and slot into the middle for the last sort of half an hour, depending on what the scoreline is.
I also don't know what Sky Sports were doing with their lineup, because even Liverpool's one is way off. They had Kabak in centre back. He ain't even on the bench. They had Marnie starting,
and he is on the bench, and Dan Maguire starting.
Harry Maguire there definitely looks like he's not starting.
Yeah, no, he's not even on the bench. Like he's definitely out until the final, isn't he? So,
I mean, when you see him booted up and in crutches, it makes you wonder whether he'll even be back for that. Because what you got to remember is that's only
2 weeks away.
12 days away.
Yeah,
2 weeks.
Yeah, it's 2 weeks yesterday. I think it is.
Well, has he been playing on a Wednesday?
Yeah, I think so.
Do you know what? I never knew that. I always thought that the Europa League was on the Saturday and the Champions League was on the Sunday for some reason.
No, it's Europa League on the Wednesday and Champions League on the Saturday.
Yeah.
Let's get ready for it's. I mean, it's a monumental game, isn't it? In terms of whether if we can knock Liverpool out of Europe, that'd be fantastic.
It would be.
As the players take a knee, and we're going to get underway here. Bruno Fernandes gets kicked off. Off we go, and it's yeeted forwards. It's an early throw in. United. I mean, with that Sky Sports lineup, I was surprised to see Greenwood starting, and very surprised to see Maguire in that. I was just like, I was just like, oh, maybe he's back already, sort of thing. But no, they got it very wrong. I mean, I think that was just meant to be like predicted 11s, but it must have been from like a week ago that they put that together. So I don't know.
To be honest with you, the one thing I was shocked about is Cavani not starting, but also like I'm actually shocked that Greenwood isn't starting. I thought he would have I don't know, maybe rested Rashford again.
Yeah.
Because Greenwood's been in really good form.
He has, yeah. But I mean, Rashford's been one of our most consistent attacking players this season. So
yeah,
and you can always bring Greenwood off the bench, can't you, to have an impact later on.
Yeah.
Or if Cavani's having a bad game, which I doubt, but you've always got Greenwood on the bench to kind of change things up. As I was saying before, if you want to move Pogba into the middle to try and take control of that midfield, and Fred there, then you can always bring Greenwood on, take McTominay or Fred off, and have Greenwood on the right, Rashford left, and Cavani through the middle. That's a possibility as well. So, but I mean, I think Pogba playing. Oh, that's a foul. I think certainly Pogba playing on that left side has been, something short of a revelation, isn't it? I mean, he's been brilliant as a sort of a left attacking midfielder this season. So,
the good thing about playing Pogba on the left as well is that if the midfield battle's being lost, he can drop in.
Yeah.
And then we effectively end up playing two up top with like Rashford and Cavani coming into the centre to meet the ball or make the runs.
Yeah. Wonderful chest there from Cavani.
Yeah, but that's why Paul Pogba's so successful.
Oh, there's an early through ball. That's a really good block from Eric Bailly. That's a corner.
Might be handball.
We'll see on the replay.
Oh.
Nah.
I know, but we've seen him given. Look
at but no, that's
Paul Pogba. Was it against Roma? No.
I don't know. I can't remember.
Yeah,
but that was entirely different though. That was entirely different. That was his arm was in a natural position because your arm goes down when you know what I mean, and it was under his body. Like that's never a penalty. So,
but I mean, what I'm saying is that was exactly what happened when Paul Pogba conceded the penalty, which we was all really shocked about at the time. That's what I'm saying. It's again a consistency thing.
Yeah,
I'd rather they all be given or none of them be given.
Yeah, definitely.
But no, what I was going to say there is Firmino definitely looks like a striker out of form because to me
he's not a good season. He's not a good season.
No. To me, you hit that opposite to the opposite corner first time.
Yeah, across the goalkeeper. Yeah.
Yeah, right across. Because to me, if he does that, to get it on target, it's going to be very hard to stop at that angle.
Yeah, Wan-Bissaka on the right. Rashford now.
But we've already seen early doors that Liverpool can pick us apart. So hopefully now we're like, okay.
Yeah, decent ball from Wan-Bissaka and Cavani. I think
it's definitely getting better, Wan-Bissaka.
Yeah, his attacking play is improving massively as the season's going on.
Poor by Shaw there to start the play.
It was, yeah.
But that's what done it. I mean, Bailly. This is why I love Bailly playing.
Bailly's pace there. If that's Maguire, then he's not getting there, is he?
Here's a question. Actually, I was meant to ask you.
Yeah.
Something that I'm like. I do want to do more videos in the coming weeks. Now I'm getting back into the whole streaming mode.
Yeah.
A question that I have: if we don't get a centre back this summer, and say we got Sancho and a CDM.
Yeah.
Oh,
Alisson. Oh, Cavani. Oh, with massive chance there for Cavani to just make Alisson pay for a horrific pass.
Alisson's another one. He's had some howlers this season.
Yeah, I don't know how he's gotten away with that. I mean,
if he just knocks that back to Rashford.
Yeah, I think Rashford buries that.
Yeah, but no. What I was saying is, if we don't buy a centre back, right?
Yeah.
If Bailly was to start as Maguire's partner next season,
or Tuanzebe, but yeah,
or Tuanzebe, but like injury permitted, obviously, I wouldn't be so upset. But what I don't want is for us to not buy a centre back and then carry on with Harry and Victor. There's gotta be a reason.
Bailly will just get injured though. That's the problem. He's not.
Yeah, but that's why I said if he can stay injury free, because to be fair to him, in the second half of the season, he hasn't been injured.
No, he just hasn't been picked still.
No, exactly. So, but like they signed a contract, and apparently, Ollie was key to him signing that contract.
Right.
So, is it because Ollie, because maybe this is masterclass from Ollie? He hasn't played him, so he can get his fitness up in the right areas.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like maybe like with that new sports, I'm just speculating, but maybe that new sports scientist has said like, look, let's limit his game time, get him in the gym, working on his legs, building up those muscles again.
Yeah.
Because he hasn't been injured since. And whenever he's come in, he's looked great. Now, the thing is that apparently what Bailly said was Ollie was key to why he signed the contract.
Yeah.
Now, Bailly doesn't strike me as a player that doesn't want to play. It's not like Phil Jones where he'll happily sit on a bench.
Yeah.
So
I mean, the thing is, in terms of like just how good these players are. I mean, honestly, I think Tuanzebe is overall a better player than Bailly. like from the looks of him. And although Bay is probably arguably our best centre back when he's fit, Axel just looks the part. You know what I mean? He just looks ready to go. And but I'd rather get rid of Phil Jones, which we're all hoping for. Bring in. We'll probably end up with Pau Torres is who I'm expecting to. If we buy a centre back, it's probably going to be Pau Torres. And you start Pau Torres, and maybe loan out or sell Axel. I'd rather loan him out personally, but that's just because I like Axel. I think he's a really good defender.
I think he's too good to sell, and I think he's too old now, too old to be loaned out now. Like for example, Timothy Fosu Mensah.
Yeah,
I think he was a brilliant prospect, but he
never really got there.
He never got to that level. So it's kind of like, you get to that point is there's no point loaning him out.
No.
I'm not being funny. You cannot loan out. You cannot sell Twanzebe if he can keep up with Neymar and Mbappe in a game.
Right. Exactly. Sorry. Yeah.
It's not like he had one good game and then was just absolutely terrible. He had one good game and just never got played.
Yeah. It's just like honestly, I'd rather have played him and lost a couple of games that we drew, because by now he would be a much better player and he'd be fully fit and match ready, and he could play week in week out instead of Victor.
I mean, he was crucial for when he was on loan at Villa.
Yeah,
he was crucial for that.
He was fantastic for Villa. Yeah. One touch stuff from Pogba and Bruno, but Fred took 4 touches there. That's the difference, isn't it? That's the difference.
Lovely
ball into Wan-Bissaka.
Oh, nice.
Bruno. Oh, yes! Get the fuck in there, Bruno Fernandes.
I think that's a Bruno goal, because that might be given as an own goal, but that looked like it was going on target.
Fantastic.
Come on.
1-0 United. Let's fucking go, boys. Let's go, boys.
What a ball by Pogba. And this is what I like. Look at Wan-Bissaka here.
Yeah, he's getting so much better at that.
And then not rushing across.
Yeah. And Bruno just... I mean...
That's going in.
That's just what Bruno does. He just causes problems for them. He just causes problems for the opponents.
Yeah, that's going in.
1-0 to United. Within 10 minutes. For once we score first. We score first.
I bet that'll still be given as an own goal, but that was, I mean,
yeah.
Do you ever remember back in the day when you used to play, did you ever used to play like Wembley doubles and Wembley singles?
Oh, yeah.
And it's you always called it striker's goal. Remember that?
Yeah,
if it was going on target, it's the striker's goal.
Striker's goal.
See, yeah, it was given as an own goal.
Okay.
And it's the 1,000th own goal in the Premier League history. Hey, Liverpool won something this year.
Well done, Fred. Rode that challenge.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah, Russia would have been off there. But...
otherwise.
Yeah.
Getting an early goal. I mean, the way he hit that ball with the outside of the boot, Alisson was already down on his knees. I reckon that's going in anyway.
Yeah.
So that's brilliant play from United. Oh, Alisson again. We need to be playing that high press on him now, because he's just full of mistakes at the moment.
Yeah.
Well played by Bailly.
Cavani, Pogba on it now. Out to short. Pass was a little bit short though, wasn't it? Into Shaw, but
Fred managed to do a flip-flap there without meaning to do a flip-flap.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Go on, Pogba.
Oh,
lovely little flick ball through that to Bruno.
We are playing some brilliant one-touch football here.
Yeah. Keep it moving. Keep possession, obviously, but keep it moving. Fred out to Wan-Bissaka again. He's been a brilliant outlet on this round side so far, Wan-Bissaka.
He's been fantastic, yeah.
Decent cross in towards Cavani. Tomane's header was poor. Liverpool, Fred.
Oh, Fred.
Putting himself on his arse there.
Tackling the ghosts of Brazilian football past. They're haunting him. Fraud!
Bless him. I love Fred. I think, you know.
Makes me laugh at the very least.
Yeah, it does.
I didn't see the defender there. I was like, that's a bloody brilliant ball.
But keep the pressure on him. Good lad. Pogba winning it cleanly. Or unlucky with his pass there. Liverpool are looking
nice by Rashford.
So uneasy at the back, aren't they? McTominay into Bruno. Rashi. Oh, I tried to flick it out towards Wan-Bis there, but couldn't force the pass through. One in bait. McTominay.
Have they announced the Premier League team of the season yet? The official one?
Yes.
Have they?
Yeah.
How many United players were in it?
Bruno Fernandes, Luke Shaw. That's it.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. Because, like, Wan-Bissaka hasn't been the best right back in the league. Pogba's not been... You know, Pogba's been good, but he's been...
If it was a second half of the season, team of the season, then yeah, maybe Pogba and Wan-Bis would be up there.
Maybe, yeah, but like...
Actually, I do remember this now. I think Maguire was in it, wasn't he?
No, I don't think so. I think it was... No, it was Diaz and Stones. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah. But like, you know, you can't put any of the United strikers above Harry Kane. You can't really put anyone above Son. Son's been phenomenal for Spurs this season. Like, you know, Trent was nowhere near it because he's been rubbish. Robertson's nowhere near it because he's been bad as well. But yeah, Luke Shaw and Bruno have been the two best players for United. Pogba with a bit of a slip there. But it was a good interception to begin with. Pogba with a block there as well.
I wonder if
Trent.
I wonder if Trent's even going to go to the Euros. You know,
I don't think he. I honestly don't think he's going to go to Euros. I think it's going to be probably Walker. Trippier. No, not Trippier.
You don't reckon Trippier? If Atletico win the league, you can't not take Trippier.
Walker, Chilwell, Mings, Maguire, Mount.
No, Chilwell's a left back.
Yeah. I'm just going through. Go away, stupid adverts popping up. So Pickford, Walker, Chilwell, Mings, Stones, Maguire, Mount, Bellingham, Kane, Sterling, Rashford. Trippier, yeah. Nickham, Liverpool.
I think Wan-Bissaka has
Robertson's
a shout with
cross.
how he's played towards the end of the season. I reckon he has a shout to go as a backup right back.
Nick Pope, Saka. You see, Bukayo Saka is a wing back himself. So
yeah, mainly left wing back.
Yeah.
But
and then Rice, Foden, Sancho, Calvert-Lewin, Grealish, Luke Shaw, obviously, Calvin Phillips, Henderson. Yeah. Sorry, carry on. Hey, Viable. Come on, the Real Reds. Exactly, come on, the Real Reds. How you doing, Viable? Good to see you, buddy. Bay gets away. Sorry, what were you going to say?
I think Wan-Bissaka has a shout to go as a backup right back, considering that Southgate likes to play Walker as a centre back.
Yeah, but I mean, he's going to play Stones and Maguire. I mean, it does depend on our formation because he does like playing three at the back right now. So we'll just kind of have to see how it goes. It didn't show you a message. Well, I saw it. So Or was there another message there viable? Liverpool are starting to play their way into the game a little bit. That early goal and momentum that we had is faded a bit, but Robertson getting in a good position. The long cross. Henderson didn't need to touch that. Or was it offside anyway? Yeah, offside against Robertson.
Interesting. Bruno's only 4 goals off a top goal scorer.
Yep, and he's 1 goal away, I think, from beating Lampard's record. Or is it 2? I don't know. He's only a couple of goals away, anyway.
That's interesting.
Go on.
BBC have given the goal to Bruno. Sky Sports have given it to Bruno. Yeah, it's been given to Bruno.
Okay, so it's not an own goal, it's another Bruno goal. Sweet.
Yeah, because like I said, it looked like it was going in. So obviously the judges have judged it to be like, yeah, that was on target.
Yeah. Oh, Cavani. What a delicious flick that was from Cavani. Yeah. I like to see that we're still putting the pressure on.
I love how we played
on the keeper. Yeah, we've played really well so far.
This has been one of the best first 16 minutes I've seen us play in a while.
Maybe the entire season. This is like second half United from the start.
Yeah.
This is how we should play it. Wonderful ball to Pogba. Pogba's ball in. Oh, if Cavani was just a little bit quicker.
That was clever. Yeah.
Cavani finds McTominay. Out to Wan-Bissaka. United recycling the ball here. Bruno. No space for him to cross really. Walk on with hope in your heart, and you'll never work again. You'll never work again. Walk on. Brilliant. And you'll never play in Europe again.
Oh, you'll never play again.
I mean, as another little thing as well, if we can sort of challenge for maybe win the title next season, then we can put that extra gap between us and Liverpool again. Oh, wonderful ball into Pogba, that is. The shame his pass back to Rashford was poor, but Luke Shaw with a wonderful ball through to poor Pogba there. You'd expect better from Pogba in that kind of position and situation to do something better with that ball. Luke Shaw diving in, winning the ball fairly. Fred's been playing okay so far. Gotta say, Fred's been playing okay so far. Cross blocked, Fred. Winning the throw in. I'll take that, Fred. No worries, mate. Give it that old thumbs up for technically keeping possession, I guess. Yeah, just over 20 minutes gone, and it's 1-0 at the moment. Really solid performance from United so far. Best opening 20 minutes that we've had all season in the game. And, again, it is just, being able to play that 10-15 yards higher up the pitch because we've got a fast centre-back. And this is how we play when we've got a fast centre-back in. You know what I mean? Like, this, yeah. We're literally watching the difference. Like, the way that we play when we've got someone fast next to, whether it's Lindelof or Maguire. And just playing with Bailly makes us play this way much better. So, Bailly is twice already, being crucial in using his pace to block and stop Liverpool. Another throw in to United, and yeah, we're just pressurising Liverpool and pushing them back. It's, it's helped a bit that Robertson's crossing has been very sloppy so far. He just keeps overhitting it at the moment, but he's not had a particularly good season, has he? So Goal kick to Liverpool. It's been a good start, and getting ahead, and Alisson looking very, very shaky. Although he'll probably end up producing some kind of wonder save at some point, won't he? So because he is a world-class goalkeeper still.
Oh, funny thing is as well is because that goal has been given to Bruno.
Yeah.
Liverpool didn't even win the 1,000th own goal, so they haven't even won that this season.
No, won that this season now. Ronaldo has stated he will take a cut in wages to get back to United. Yeah, but I'm not.
Yeah, you got to be careful, Viable, because you're getting to the time of the season now where a lot of journalists, even the blue tick journalists or white tick journalists as they are now. Oh, good by Hendo there.
Yeah, good goalkeeping.
But they'll do anything to get clicks on a headline. So you're gonna hear stuff like that. It's like last season, the big one was
it's a good ball to Rashford.
Yeah, it was Messi, wasn't it? Messi to Man City was the big one last season.
Alisson always looked shaky. Yeah, I don't know what's happened to Alisson this season. Last season he looked absolutely solid. I think he made like one or two mistakes, but it's just like when you've played like Liverpool were last season, it just didn't matter.
Last season he was the best keeper in the world. This season he's like barely in the top 10 in the Premier League. Like.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but I mean, part of it is that he's not had Van Dijk and whoever's played next to Van Dijk in front of him, which gives you that confidence, doesn't it? When you've got think about how well Van der Sar played with Rio and Vidic in front of him. Like he always has that confidence that he's they've got his back.
Yeah. But if it was conceding goals, then I'd be like, yeah, we're being harsh on him.
Yeah.
But the fact is that he's created or he's caused so many goals by error this season.
Yeah, he has.
I mean, I can think of 3. I can't think of the teams that were against, but I know there's been at least 3, including the one. Actually, no, because goal wasn't created by the one today. So I can think of probably about 3. And I'm sure there's been more.
Okay. Oh my god, I'm behind you for a change, so no spoiling, lol. I'm 3 seconds behind you, so delay reactions today from you, okay? Maybe viable, maybe.
He might actually be right on time with us, because you might have started the clock a second late, or...
The clock is 3 seconds behind our clock, so it might actually be spot on for the same time.
Yeah.
Who knows? Viable? We like for once we might be doing a watch along where we're all watching at the same time.
Actually watching
along. Because I started the clock on time, and then we had that glitch, didn't we, where the stream stopped for you, and then when you restarted it, it was 3 seconds ahead. I can't do anything about that. So
I remember
at least not until half time. Go on.
Remember back in the day when I think it was BT Sport when Michael Owen was a commentator.
Yeah.
And I couldn't stand his commentary. Like, don't get me wrong, I'd watch the funny clips on Twitter, but I couldn't stand 90 minutes of Michael Owen.
Yeah.
So I used to watch Watchalongs, and I used to be proper trying to get it level with the game.
Yeah.
And that's what started my love for Watchalongs and fan channels and stuff. So
I'm glad
we started one.
Liverpool corner.
Nah, he's just by his body.
We'll buy there with a crunching tackle. It's a penalty to Liverpool. I mean, VAR will check it, so... We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Nah. Got the ball. Nah, I got the ball.
We'll see we'll see what happens with VAR now.
He clearly gets the ball.
Yeah.
If that's a penalty, that's gonna be the worst VAR decision for me of the season. You can't give that as handball either because it's right at his chest.
Yeah. Check. Yeah, it's the foul, not the handball. Yeah.
Nah.
I mean, if he's tackling there, then what's he supposed to where's his body where's his body supposed to go?
Yeah, that's just a really good tackle.
Yeah.
please give him a different angle other than the two they showed. Show the one where it actually shows him getting the ball clearly.
It will. So what? He's going over to the screen.
Yeah.
Phil Neville is the commentator. I can't stand. Yeah. Phil Neville is Phil Neville. Like, there's not a whole lot to say about Phil Neville's commentary.
He's only showing that angle.
No, yeah, but you can see on that angle that he wins the ball.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. Yeah, he clearly wins the ball. It's outside the box anyways, and it was a fair tackle. No, it's inside the box. If your foot's on the line and you get fouled, it's a penalty. Like,
yeah, thank fuck for that.
He's overturned it.
Yeah, that was a. Do you know what? Right, when I didn't even see it because I like when I saw it. Well, I did when I saw it in real time. I thought that was a brilliant foot in there.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, actually, this is a bit because I didn't see it clearly. But then you see it the first time, I'm thinking, that's a good tackle, bye.
Yeah. He kicked the United player first. He did. Yeah.
And Alexi's right. Like in those situations, like where does your body fall? Like it's not like he took the player down afterwards.
No.
In an unnatural way, which can be given.
Yeah, like Klopp, there was no... I mean, like obviously Klopp's not looked at it because he's still looking flabbergasted. It's like it's not a foul, Jurgen. Like you can say what you want, it's not a foul. Oh, McTominay, good stuff.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, nah, too much on it, unfortunately. Bit of a scare, but we're okay. They're just showing it again now.
I mean, you could argue, does he need to make the challenge? But yeah, I think he does. Because
I think it was a brilliant tackle from Bay.
Yeah, it was. And one thing about Bay is that his tackles in and around the box are usually really good. It's his ones when he's pushed forward a bit more. But I think he does that tactically. Like he will chop a player down.
Yeah.
But
okay, Viable saying get in. Are you ahead of us now? Is that what's happening?
It's probably saying get in to not having a penalty.
Maybe. I don't know. He might be ahead of us now. Long kick from Hendo. I'll say long kick. Kick to Shaw. Red to Bruno. Rashi. Oh, is this? Oh no, behind. Klopp is just a grumpy fecker now. Things are not going their way, and this is a huge game for Liverpool. It is a massive game for Liverpool. Probably big. I mean, not to undercut that this is a big game, but it's probably a bigger game for them than it is for us.
Yeah.
Because we can lose this game and still finish second.
But the good thing is about this, and I said this at the end of the Aston Villa watch along.
Yeah.
Because we carried on talking for quite a while after the game, didn't we?
Yeah.
And the one thing I said is that I'd love to win against Liverpool because it mathematically secures second. That means we can play whatever teams we want in the closing two games.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
It gives us that buffer for the Europa League final.
Yeah. No way was that a penalty. Yeah, I agreed. It was never a penalty. But the referee thought it might be, so he blows whistle, and then VAR goes. We're not sure. Have a look at it. We don't think it's a penalty, so have a look. And then he had a look, and was not a penalty. Great ball in. Pogba. Ooh.
Oh, one sec. My delivery's here.
Okay, mate. So Pogba putting it just wide with his header there, but no one quite following in on that far post. Bay with another good strong header. Cavani. Oh, what a pass from Cavani, finding Rashford. Oh, Rashford couldn't quite find Pogba. So Rashford on the ball. Luke Shaw trying to do too much there, Shaw, and now Liverpool can break away. Back into the middle. Robertson. Wijnaldum. Fabinho. Out to Alexander-Arnold. hooks it in towards Salah. Fred is fouled by Salah, and it's United. It's United free. Yeah, welcome back. And it's United free kick. Well done, Fred, for winning that free kick. If the score now, I'll wet myself. Yeah.
I got up at 9 a.m. for this delivery, and it's come closer to 9 p.m.
That's always the way, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm just going to quickly. I know I'm on stream. I'm just going to quickly check it, just make sure everything's there.
Yeah.
Because I ordered 2 things from the same place, but it's come in 1 box. So
Yeah.
I'm sure it's fine.
So yeah, I think that was McTominay again, just losing his footing and going over a bit too easily. Needs to sort himself out, that lad.
Yeah.
Thiago out for Robertson. Good ball in.
Oh,
wonderful
lovely
save from
play.
Henderson.
There you go, Alexi.
There you go, 40k. Nice. Excellent save from Dean Henderson. I mean, it is pretty much right at him, but you still have to make the save and push it away, and he did that. Top class goalkeeping. And Liverpool have a corner. I think it was Jota with the shot. Keep our heads on a swivel here. Ball comes in. Henderson gets a half cleared away. Oh, Liverpool equalised through Jota. That was poor defending from United. That poor defending. 1-1 Old Trafford. Yeah, he's clearly onside there, Jota.
Lovely finish.
Really, really, really nice back heel, to be fair, from Jota. You know, not that I like giving Liverpool players props, but just showing his quality there.
Jota was one of the players that I was pissed off Liverpool signed because I was like, we should have got him.
Yeah. Hey, Arda 12, for fuck's sake, indeed. I think De Gea will be going into the season. 29 mil a year is way too much for a keeper. I mean, not a keeper of De Gea's quality. We're falling apart here. Liverpool getting in behind again. Played away by Lindelof. Welcome in, Arda 12. How you doing, my friend? Welcome to United Weekly, where we've just conceded. Essentially from a corner. After a brilliant save from Henderson, the defence sort of lets him down there, really.
And after we played so well this half as well, we just seem to be falling apart a little bit.
We've been playing well this half, but Liverpool are on top right now, and Lindelof with a really poor pass there. We've just got a little bit lucky with that one that Liverpool... Oh, my stream is up and down. Yeah, as I was saying, we've got a little bit fortunate there that Liverpool misplayed it, that Salah didn't quite get it right. Headed away. Out for a throw in to the away side, Liverpool. And we just need to ride this pressure if we can, really, and try and hit Liverpool on the break. They've certainly played their way into the game, to be fair, haven't they, Liverpool? I couldn't hear you there.
I said, yeah, it's I don't know. We've played so well that I'm just gutted that we conceded. Really.
Yeah, I was going to say that if we went in at half time without the lead, I'd be disappointed, and it looks like that's what's going to happen. Although there's still about 10 minutes left, so the scoreline can certainly change. Bruno, see, we just can't quite get out, can we? Liverpool have got their tails up now. I think one thing that certainly helped us is Chelsea losing. I think they were one of the teams that I thought maybe could catch us, but them losing to Arsenal.
Oh, what, Chelsea?
Yeah. Has done us a little bit of a favour in terms of the race for second. And yeah, this is our game in hand over them anyway. Isn't it? I agree, gutted too. Yeah, Ada, I'm definitely gutted because we've started this game so well for once. But second half is still going to be, like that's always our better half, isn't it? Because we just like, even though most of these players have played 98% of the games this season, but we're still one of the fittest teams in the league, and we're still managing to just push teams further in the second half than they can push us. So I think we've got a good shot of taking over the game again in the second half, but we'll see how it goes. Wan-Bissaka, McTominay. Oh, poor pass from McTominay. Just playing it off the back of the Liverpool player there, which he shouldn't be doing really. He should be keeping it simple really. Ball across, Henderson out. And if we are going to discuss the goalkeeping thing, it's like, does De Gea come out and claim that? The question, isn't it? Like Henderson does, but does De Gea? Is that De Gea's game? Mo Salah. Liverpool pushing. Needs some Greenwood magic. Yeah, I think honestly, I think what a tackle from Wan-Bissaka. I think we're going to get some Greenwood magic in the second half at some point. A good ball. Out to Cavani. But yes, agreed, Arda. Agreed. We definitely need some Greenwood magic. Honestly, McTominay's not been very good in this game again.
He's just...
The second half of the season has been pretty poor, isn't it? To be honest,
it's not like he's done anything majorly wrong. It's just he's been a bit of a ghost.
He has, yeah.
He hasn't really done anything. Like, Fred's been, at least he's been all over the pitch. Like he's tried. Whereas McTominay, like he had that easy. I know it sounds so stupid. He had that easy header. All he had to do is cushion it to the left or right, gives it straight away. Like the most basic stuff that you learn when you're a kid,
Yeah.
And it's just like he's just disappointed me again.
Yeah, very clever attempt to get me to read that out, white man. just say it in your head, Jay. If you.
Let me see.
Would like to see Pogba move more central today. Yeah, I mean, one of the things is that Pogba is when he's playing in that advanced position, him and Bruno together make it difficult for the opponents to try and swamp one of them out. They doing a good job of keeping the ball there. Yeah, I'm not going to be tricked into saying a racial slur on stream there. But good effort. It was at least.
I've blocked him because I won't stand for any racial connotations.
No.
Sorry, I know I should consult you first, but fuck that.
No, that's fine. Pogba with the effort there. I mean, it was at least inventive. There was nothing good about it, but it was at least inventive. Pogba just hitting it wide there. That was a decent effort from Le Pogman. I mean, a draw is not the worst result, especially with the week that we've had. As long as we go on to win the rest of the games, it's a fine. It's a fine result. Don't mind it at all.
I mean, I thought it was a good result against Villa, if I'm honest, considering what team we played.
Yeah.
And now to come and play Liverpool, like, I'm not being funny, but like I know like they get paid a lot of money and all of that.
Yeah.
But not being funny, like they must be knackered.
Yeah. Well done, Luke Shaw, and well done, Luke Shaw, winning the free kick.
You can't think about training either. They're training every day, and I'm sure Ollie's giving them breaks, and I'm sure they're probably cutting down on the double sessions.
Yeah, like days of light training and stuff like that. Yeah.
The thing I don't understand is up until this game, Liverpool had 4 games in hand. They're not going to have a fixture run up like we have, are they?
No.
So I don't understand why we were punished.
Don't know, but I mean, all the I'm sure you've seen all the stuff about people like Trevor Sinclair and that. Wan-Bissaka going in hard there.
I actually haven't.
On Fabinho. Well, so Trevor Sinclair was saying that Ollie was disrespectful to the league by putting out the team we did against Leicester.
Oh, fuck off!
Exactly. Exactly, but like I think like we could have easily drawn that game if that finished 2-2. No one would be saying anything. It'd be like, oh yeah, well done lads, it was a good result. Like and if we'd beaten Leicester, no one would be talking about it, would they? At all? They wouldn't be saying anything about it.
It's like I'm not being funny, but
it's football.
Like,
you can't. Go on.
Football back in the day wasn't as high intensity as it is now. I know you've got a few more drama. Go on, Rashi. I know you've got a few more drama queens in football now than there were in the modern game, or in the modern game than there were in the old.
Yeah.
I understand that, but the thing is that these are high intensity footballers.
Yeah.
They train their arse off all season. Mm-hmm. We didn't have a pre-season or anything like that.
No.
The last season ended. We went straight into this one. And now they're asking us to do four games in the space of 7 days or something ridiculous.
Yeah.
8 days or something crazy. And it's like, and you've got the gall to say, oh,
should be playing all these players. Yeah.
It's like, no, but that's why you have a squad.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Otherwise, you just pick 11.
Yeah, Ollie had every right to make all the changes that he wants.
Yeah.
Where do we need to strengthen for next season, and who do you think we should sign? Centre back and CDM is where we need to strengthen. I think who we will sign will probably be I can't remember his name now. Torres, the centre back.
Pau Torres.
Declan Rice and Jadon Sancho. That's probably going to be our summer, and we'll sell Lingard, De Gea. Although I don't want De Gea to go, but that's a different thing. I don't think anyone can afford Pogba, so I think we'll end up keeping him. And we'll probably sell Mata and Matic and Phil Jones as well.
I have 2 fears. Like, Alexi's right; those are our positions.
Yeah,
and we need to go for a CDM first.
Yeah,
and Declan Rice is the clear front runner for that.
Yeah.
And we need a centre back, and Pau Torres is probably going to be the most financially feasible to buy. No, it wouldn't be the one I'd want, but I think it'll be the one we'll get.
Yeah.
Ideally, I'd love to go for like a Varane.
Yeah. Or Koundé.
Or a Koundé.
Yeah.
But even if it was Ramos on a free, I'll take it for next season. But that's just, to me, like getting, like I said this to Viable, getting Ramos to me is like, he's a great defender, but it basically it's just papering over the cracks. It's a season or 2 later.
It's not the right it's not the right signing for building for the future. I think it's the main problem.
We need to follow like Man City's mold of the fact that they bought Ruben Diaz, who was a bit pricey, and it was a risk, but it's a risk that paid off. I'd rather us take a risk on like a Pau Torres and hope it pays off.
Yeah.
Than to get Sergio Ramos on a free, knowing that in a couple of seasons
he's off.
We're gonna be in the same situation.
Centre back, CDM, and centre forward for me. You see, we don't like. I think next summer is when we'll sign. Not this summer. I think next summer 2022 is when we'll sign a striker.
Yeah.
I think it's certainly there's opportunity for us to buy this player and that player. I mean, we shouldn't sign Harry Kane because we've just re-signed Cavani for a season.
He's slightly ahead of us.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, we'll never sign Haaland. That's not happening. He's going to either City or City. That's kind of it, really.
Terrible.
Yeah, Firmino with just a freebie there. Terrible defending. And we're going to go in a half time to 1 down, but we're a second half team. So I'm not too worried.
He's onside.
Yeah, he's clearly onside there.
Just Paul Pogba needs to do better there.
He does. He gets beaten too easily for someone who's as strong as he is.
You think he slips?
And he's just behind him as well, isn't he? Yeah, I would have Kane, but that would mean splurging most, if not all, of our transfer budget on one player, and that's just not... when we've just re-signed Cavani and we've got Greenwood and Martial... we've got Martial to come back, we've got Greenwood coming through, and we've got Cavani for another season. We don't need Harry Kane, in my opinion.
So I'm going to use an analogy about getting a striker at the moment.
Yeah.
You could buy the most expensive solid marble countertop, but if you have rotten wood that's holding it up, it's going to crumble.
Yeah.
There's no point if you watch this season, Cavani's done brilliantly. But if you actually watch this season and how we provide for our strikers,
yeah,
like getting someone like Harry Kane or Erling Haaland or any of these names that are thrown around, really isn't going to help. Our issue this season has been linking the midfield or the defense to the attack due to the midfield.
Yeah, Declan and Varane. If we can sign those two players, we can call it there. Because we honestly can.
But the thing is what you've got to remember is, the Glazers now want to make it up to us. But, I reckon they're going to think, oh, let's just get him Jadon Sancho. I can see that happening.
Definitely.
Just like we did with Bruno, where we should have got him 6 months earlier.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, yeah, well, we paid for Bruno. Yeah. It's like, it's like, well, yeah, but you've done that 6 months late.
Yeah, and, I agree. I mean, if let's go all FIFA on this. If we were to sign Rice, Varane, and Sancho, and then sign Harry Kane, I mean, go for it. You know what I mean? Hell, why not? He's the best striker in the league by some distance. He's just he's one of the best. It's him, Lewandowski, and Haaland are the top 3 strikers. Not in that order, but they're the top 3 strikers in the world right now. So if you sign Harry Kane after you've already solved your team issues, great. But don't sign him first. Don't go, we've got Harry Kane. It's like, okay, where's our Varane? Where's our Rice? Oh, but we've already spent 200 million. So spend another 200 million then, because
it's almost like buying a house and only decorating one room, but the rest of the house looks like shit. People are going to be, your house is shit.
Viable just said Henderson should be shot for not making that save. What are you talking about, mate? That was a bullet header from one of the best attackers in the league, in Roberto Firmino. That's not Henderson's fault. That's never Dean Henderson's fault. That header from Firmino is bullet. There's no way he's getting anywhere near that. De Gea's not saving that. Neuer's not saving that.
Pogba's at fault for what we're about to watch now.
Pogba's at fault.
He gives away a stupid free kick. The ball's going nowhere. Look.
Yeah. Haaland. I think everyone would prefer Haaland to even Lewandowski or Kane, but you're gonna have to spend 200 million and give him 200-300 grand a week. Well, apparently Haaland wants somewhere between 500,000 and $1 million a week, so can't afford him.
Nah,
Look again from behind the goal, mate. It's all. It's not, mate. It's a bullet header from Firmino. There's no keeper in the world that's saving that, man.
Firmino should never be beating
Pogba like that. No, I mean
like that. And Pogba should never be giving away that free kick.
no.
Right? Yeah, like if De Gea was in goal, you could argue we've seen him make saves like that. But like that, to me, that's unstoppable. Like that's one of those ones that if Henderson was to save that, we're sitting here. I would have said the next thing I would have said is like I said earlier. That just shows how out of form Firmino is. He should be scoring that.
Yeah.
Because if it was reversed and we didn't score that, we would be saying you should be scoring that.
Yeah.
Like keepers can only do so much.
Yeah, like any top class striker, 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper, whether it's a header, whether it's 1v1 with the ball at your feet, you've got to score. You've got to score. Outside of a world class goalkeeper making a really stupid save, it's got to Okay, well, I agree to disagree. From behind, it was very savable. Well,
but you're also watching it in when you've probably seen it from behind, you're watching it in slow motion,
and
everything looks easier in slow motion.
Yeah, like tackles look worse, goals look easier to save. Like it was between his hands. It was wait, what? It wasn't between his hands. What are you talking about? It was top corner. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. We'll see it again in a minute. But so do you mean? Okay, not that one. That's the back heel from Jota.
We need to be. It's just our set piece play has been terrible for years.
Yeah, and getting someone like a Varane or a Ramos in would solve that issue, I think, because because every time a player like Varane or Ramos just goes and wins that header every day of the week.
I actually think Henderson is more likely should have been saving the Jota goal.
Yeah,
he's way out of position.
He is.
He's following the ball too much.
He is. Yeah.
And the thing is if the ball gets put back into that danger area, you have no vision.
No, that's it.
So stay central, or at least just slightly off central.
Yeah. I mean, why Pogba is trying to score like that from there when he's got teammates around him? All right, so we're coming up to this free kick goal that's going to come in a minute, and Pogba doesn't need to make a tackle. Like he doesn't need to do that.
No.
Right, let's see this again, because from what I remember, it was just a bullet top corner header.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's nowhere near Henderson.
Yeah.
Like we're not agreeing to disagree, Viable. You're just wrong, mate. I don't know what you're talking about.
No,
that is way too. That is
that's way too fast. This is still in slow motion slightly, and look how fast that is.
Yeah. Yeah. Like sure, it's kind of here and Henderson's here, but it's a bullet header. You can't save those.
Nah.
Me and Jay know that. We've both been goalkeepers. You never save those.
Yeah.
Even Sunday League, you don't save those, and at the top level, you don't save those. You just don't save them. You can't.
Like with those sort of things, you don't even react. It's
no.
Kind of like.
If it's a bullet header right at you, you can get maybe it comes off your head, or you can your hand maybe moves there. But if it's like up here, it's no chance. Yes. I just saw it from behind the goal, and that's when I started saying it was up here. Like, mate, you play too much FIFA. That's your problem, mate. But even then, the goalkeepers don't save those because you just can't. Like no goalkeeper in the world, not even De Gea with his mad reflexes is saving that. No one's saving that. Neuer's not saving that. Peter Schmeichel's not saving that. What was his name? The old United keeper from the 50s and 60s and that.
Oh fuck! Was it Pat something?
No,
I'm thinking Pat Jones.
Anyway, no one's saving. My point is, no one's saving that. Ain't no one saving that, mate.
Nah.
Like, you can't blame Henderson for that. You can blame Pogba for that.
And if he did say that, you'd probably say great save at first, but then you'd be criticising the striker for not scoring. And I think that is like you touched on it. It's coming from the we were both keepers at one point.
Yeah.
And when something like that happens, you kind of like, you just throw yourself at it.
Yeah.
And just hope for the best.
Just hope, yeah.
And I mean, by doing that, I've been smashed in the face multiple.
Why is he bending his knees? Mate, why are you bending your knees? So, as a goalkeeper, you are on your toes and you bend your knees so that you can spring. Yeah. That's why. So you can spring at the ball.
It's the first thing you're taught. Yeah. Behind the goal, there's nothing you could do about that. That didn't go through his hands at all. But no, when the first thing you're taught as a keeper is stay on your toes, bend your knees, because then you get more spring from. Yeah,
you're far more likely, because So to kind of take it back a bit, so obviously when he's got a player coming in, and Henderson obviously is the ball's coming across him. So not only is Firmino ready, but Henderson's not. Henderson's moving across the goal towards the ball, right? And then he doesn't know where Firmino's going to head it, does he? He doesn't know whether he's going to head it across him, back across goal for someone else to head it in. He has no idea. And then Firmino bullets it in top corner, and Henderson's just trying to be ready for anything. And sometimes, you just can't save those. The thing with set pieces as well is you should never, as a defending team, and I'm going to call it a defending team, not just the defense, but a defending team. So say, for example, Pogba, you don't put a keeper in a position where it's a roll of a dice as to whether a ball's going to go in. You have to stand strong, and it does look like he slips. He slipped, and he started behind Firmino. You've got to stay in front of him. You have to stay in front of him.
And it's okay if you're trying to do a offside trap, but when you've got a free kick coming out from 25 yards, which that was about 25-30 yards, there's no offside trap there. No, it really isn't. It's such tight margins that you need to at least stay level with your man. Yeah. I mean, if Pogba's goal side and jumps and misses it, and Firmino heads it in, that's one thing. Pogba was in the right position, didn't quite get it. That happens. But when you're behind him and you slip over and you just look weak and you gave away the free kick, it's just like Pogba's done us. What's the opposite of a solid? He's liquid.
Oh god, that's gross. No, he's he's screwed us over there a bit, to be honest.
He shithoused it.
He did. He shithoused it. Yeah, but yes, we are a second half team, so I'm not too worried right now. I'm not too worried.
If you could pause time, right? If you could pause time from the minute that the ball makes contact with Fabinho's head, and you swap out De Gea and Henderson, and you give each of them 10 attempts to save that, I guarantee maybe only one of them gets saved.
And it could be by Henderson for all we know, but
and even then, I think one's being generous.
Yeah, it's nigh on impossible to save that.
Because it's not like it was a dinked ball in, like where time.
It wasn't a soft header that kind of crept in, or it wasn't a Jerzy Dudek where he juggled it into his own net, and it wasn't a Pepe Reina where he makes a mess of it and falls over, and it wasn't a Taibi where that's it. You know what I mean? It wasn't a goalkeeping error at all. It was just a good header by a good striker. Not the striker he should have been, but he's a league champion, so what else can he? What else do you need to say on that one? But we're a second half team. I'm not too worried. If we can score the first goal of the second half and get our tails up again, I think we'll be fine. It's just I think honestly, if we'd been playing Maguire, maybe it's 1-0 to Liverpool at half time. Because I think we're playing a high line, but Lindelof isn't the best centre back. Bay is our best centre back probably, but not the best centre back. I think Shaw and Wan-Bissaka have been fantastic today. They're not, I've not seen them put a foot wrong. And I guess Wan-Bissaka gets an assist, doesn't he? There.
Yeah, he does.
because it's been given to Bruno now. I think Pogba's been great going forwards, but a bit clumsy at the back. Could have given away a penalty with a handball earlier. I mean, it never was, but potentially could have, and he's got a habit of doing that. So yeah, Pogba's not having the best game. He's having a bit of a 50-50 game. I think Bruno's been effective going forwards, but not had enough of the ball. It's been a mixed bag today. It's been a mixed bag. Let's just say that. And I think it's a tough one for Henderson because I don't think there's a huge amount he can do about either goal, really. You could maybe say he's kind of slightly maybe at fault for the first goal, but not really. Jota backheels it, and again, not many goalkeepers, if any, are going to say. I mean, maybe De Gea gets his leg to it, maybe, and that's been generous. It's such a difficult one. And the second goal is on Pogba, really. I think we played really well in the opening 20 minutes, and we should have put two away. To be honest, the way that we were playing, we should have been 2 up.
Yeah, easily, yeah.
But that's football. It doesn't always go that way. Real Madrid. Sadly. So yeah, sadly, we're just watching the highlights of. So Real Madrid are currently winning their game, so they're keeping up with Atletico Madrid. As the second half is about to get underway, it doesn't look like there's any changes at the moment. The camera's just focused on Bailly at the moment. Out for the second half. Here we go. I'm usually getting ready to go to bed about now, so so I get up early. So hopefully it's an entertaining second half, and it's worth me staying up for, and it's not just horrible because it could be. But I think as I say, I think we'll be absolutely fine in the second half. If we can just score a quick goal. And by quick, I mean the first sort of 15 minutes. If we can score a quick goal and get back level, I think we can kick on from there. But we'll see. We'll see. Kind of expect to see Mason Greenwood come on at some point. Rashford's been in and out of the game. Cavani's not really had it. I mean, we talk about we played well. We haven't really made any chances for Cavani yet, have we? So. I mean, partly that Liverpool have been defending pretty well since they conceded the goal. Sons, Alisson trying to give us 2 or 3 goals by himself.
Yeah.
So don't know what that's about, but yeah. Liverpool just about holding onto the ball early on. But again, just McTominay is just wasted. It's not that he's a crap player; he's just wasted in that defensive role. That's just not his game. I mean, and ironically, he plays centre back for Scotland. But yet can't defend to save his life.
Just because he's big. That's why they do it.
Yeah. Fred again. What are you doing, Luke? Just get out with the ball, Luke. Oh, I just had to get rid of it. That's all you had to do was get rid of it. Oh, Hendo. Oh, Hendo.
Now that was Hendo's fault.
That was Hendo's fault. I'm not gonna, say it's not. No, Fred again. Henderson this time definitely 100% at fault. But at the same time, like you said, don't put him in that kind of position. I mean, all Luke Shaw had to do was kick the ball away when he had it in the box, wasn't it? Fred at fault, Luke Shaw at fault, and then Dean Henderson at fault. Oh, Hendo. I mean, like
defending him now.
yeah. No. I will stand by everything I said about Henderson.
No, I'm just joking.
I mean, think about De Gea's early days and the mistakes he made.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Pogba just getting gingerly pushed off the ball there by Trent.
Again, it's another game as well where I've fucking slagged off a player and they're fucking doing well against us. It was Man City with John Stones last time.
Oh, it was, yeah. Yeah, he put in a good. But I mean,
that was his turnaround point as well.
It was. Yeah.
Before that, he was a bit calamitous. But...
He was, yeah. But talking about calamitous, I was talking about us needing to score early in the second half, and Liverpool score early instead. I think Fred's been booked as well there.
Yeah, no, by
booked there, yeah. But Fred, I mean, come on, we need Declan Rice, or someone equally as good. And if this game had gone ahead last time, we would have had Maguire in there. Would the game have been completely different? I don't know. But I mean, our home form has just been poor this season, hasn't it?
Yeah, but this is just very disheartening.
Yeah, it is. It is, but it's been a weekend of it's been a week of odd results, isn't it? At times, Chelsea losing that was a surprise. Yeah, wouldn't be surprised if Leicester went and lost their next game now after beating us. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
So who knows? I still think we'll finish second. Like, I think a win for Liverpool here, I think keeps them well in contention for top four, doesn't it? For Champions League.
It does.
Yeah, but honestly, is not that I want to lose, and there's still plenty of time to get back to level if we can. But sometimes losing a game before a final is a good thing because it gives you a wake up call, doesn't it? So it's maybe not the worst thing in the world. Bruno helping out defensively there. And it's just after a good start, it's just turned into a frustrating evening since, isn't it? Really?
Yeah. Yes.
You've gone really loud all of a sudden.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I turned up my audio because Kerry messaged I was really quiet.
Okay, that's fine. There you go. Well, thank you, Kerry, for your input. Then that's cool. No worries. Yeah, we've still got a 4-point lead over Leicester. After if we lose this game, Liverpool will then be 4 points behind Chelsea with the game in hand. So potentially 1 point behind Chelsea. We've just completely fallen apart, haven't we?
Yeah.
We've just not been very good since.
I don't have words, to be honest.
No. Since conceding the first goal, we've just been rubbish. And we've conceded 2 more. Like, what is happening? It's all well and good, taking control of the ball and playing it around our defensive third, but we need to get forwards. And again, just there's no link, is there, between the back and the attack?
And Cavani's had absolutely zero service.
Yeah, graveyard shift again, and we're playing McFred. I mean, you could say what you want about Donny.
That's a good ball.
That was a really good ball. You can say what you want about Donny's performance on Tuesday, but I think Greenwood had more chances than Cavani's had.
Yeah.
Which was 2. Pogba needed to be central today. Said it earlier. I mean, take off. I mean, I know Fred's annoying, but Greenwood's warming up. Honestly, take off McTominay. He's been completely not. He's just not been in the game at all, defensively or going forwards. He's been a complete.
Well,
he's been a complete.
The newsman. Oh, welcome, the newsman. What do you think of Chelsea under Tuchel? Scary.
Yeah, I think they're going to be a force to be reckoned with next season. I think they're going to be challenging for the title again. Honestly, they've got the squad to do it.
Yeah, scary.
Yeah. Oh God. Sure, giving the ball away this time. Yeah, I think Tuchel showing that he's a very good manager who was shortchanged at PSG. I think they took the piss by sacking him. To be honest.
They sacked him because PSG bottle the Champions League. Every season.
The final.
Yeah.
It's just like, and I think part of the problem that we certainly saw it under Pochettino is that those players think they have a God-given right to play in Champions League finals and win it.
Yeah,
but they don't. And they just start getting pissy when they're losing instead of fighting for the game to win. Honestly, I still think they could have beaten City if they just kept their heads. Because they've got Neymar and Mbappe and Di Maria and all that. Like, of course you can turn it around, but they chose to just start fouling and get players sent off instead. And I think Tuchel suffered from that. But I think at Chelsea, I mean, if Tuchel can solve the issues that Timo Werner's having in front of goal,
Chelsea have had a striker issue since Drogba. Really?
Yeah, they have. Yeah.
Like their best striker has been Olivier Giroud, who's been a brilliant striker for them.
Yeah,
but he's not the answer. He's not gonna. He's
not quick enough, and he can't play every game of the season for you.
But then again, Chelsea, ever since Abramovich came in, I'm not saying obviously Abramovich club, but Chelsea's goals, they've always been a team where goals come from everywhere anyway.
Yeah,
like Lampard being the top scorer most seasons for Chelsea.
Yeah, and Hazard being, the world-class player that he used to be. But yeah, I think Chelsea under Tuchel are a very, very good side. Very, very good side. I think they'll get in the summer. They'll buy 2 or 3 players at least. And I think they might even get they might even get Varane.
As it stands, if we didn't buy and Chelsea didn't buy, Chelsea could make a title challenge.
Yeah,
they've got a good enough team as it is. It's just that they do need a striker that's going to bag them, like 20 goals a season plus.
Yeah,
and they need Ziyech has come into form, he's been brilliant the last 3 or 4 months, and Havertz has been a bit, he has like these really good games. Kind of like Al Pogba, really.
Yeah.
And but like if you can get those all ticking, then they're going to be unstoppable. And I actually think that they, with a couple of signings, they'll have a better squad than Man City. Because then you've got to think of the likes of like Hudson-Odoi and. They've got Kante and even Jorginho. Like I know he made a bit of a blunder against Arsenal, but like they've got all these players, and I just think that they're such a strong squad. And they've got defenders like in troves. Yeah. Christensen, Zuma, Aspilicueta. Reece James, Chilwell, who is still he's not as good as Luke Shaw, but he's still a brilliant left back.
Yeah.
So it's like they've got their positions covered. Now they just need to strengthen. Whereas everyone says United need to strengthen. No, we don't. We need to replace.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then hopefully by doing that it strengthens us. Like McTominay, would I sell him? No. I'd have him on the bench. I think he'll be a good player on the bench. Same with Fred. Yeah. Good bench player to bring on. But we need to replace that. And same with the centre-backs. Having Lindelof on the bench is a good option to have on the bench.
Yeah.
Especially when fixtures get tight at Christmas.
Yeah, exactly. And I think, as we were saying earlier, if we can get I mean, Varane I think is a bit unrealistic, to be honest. But
Yeah.
if we get him, we get him. Great. If we can get Varane, Rice, and a winger, I think we're set. Because then you've got someone that can challenge Ahmad, and they can go back and forth, and you've got Greenwood who can play there as well. You've got options, and Greenwood can play up front. Do you think they'll get Haaland? I think City.
Nah,
I think
I don't.
I think City will get Haaland.
Oh yeah, not Chelsea.
Not Chelsea. No. Like, it's weird to say because it's Abramovich, but I don't think Chelsea can afford Haaland.
I think that they've thrown so much money at strikers.
Yeah.
That even with a Haaland, Abramovich would be like, yeah, I'm not going to fork out 200 million.
Especially if he does end up getting his like $500,000 or $1 million a week, like.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, like Timo Werner was banging in goals in the Bundesliga.
Yeah.
And what you've got to remember is Haaland's played in the Austrian league and the Bundesliga.
Yeah.
And I know it sounds bad, but that's it. I'm not saying he's not a great talent. He is.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. But I mean, I think well, Abramovich is a billionaire, and he's got no problem affording paying all these players. The City owners have got just their money's endless, just endless. Like
all the streams have gone down, by the way.
Okay, like Roman, like I say, Abramovich is a billionaire. Each one of the consortium that owns Man City is a multi-billionaire. Each one of them, and they all put money in between them. They have oil money. That kind of money doesn't end. it's so I think Man City are the only team that can afford Haaland, which is why I'm pretty much convinced that's where Haaland's going to go, because that's the only team that can afford him is City. Which sucks for us because City are going to end up with maybe the best striker on the planet right now, other than maybe Kane or Lewandowski, but you could argue between the three. I mean, Lewandowski is an absurd striker in himself, scores a stupid amount of goals. Like, yes, I know it's the Bundesliga, but that, how many players come on as a sub with 20 minutes to go and score 5 goals in 5 minutes? Like, like, no one does that. Jay and player that scored 9 goals in a match is a serious talent. He did that at an underage tournament. Yeah, true. Yeah, Haaland. Yeah. We all know that Haaland's a ridiculous talent.
Never said he wasn't, but I'm just saying Abramovich has spent so much money on strikers that is unreal.
Yeah, and he just Abramovich just doesn't have Man City money. He doesn't have real money because Sheikh Mansour and his consortium.
Again, I'm saying like, I'll take Haaland any day of the week. Yeah, of course I would.
Haaland is top goal scorer in the Champions League, great potential. Yeah, Haaland's probably going to end up scoring more than Ronaldo or Messi have, and that's saying something. Because Ronaldo has scored an absurd amount of goals. If Haaland comes to the Premier League and keeps banging them in like he is in the Bundesliga, then the sky's the limit. He could near. Is it Pele who's got the huge amount of goals?
Yeah.
Is it Pele? Yeah. Like he could just eclipse Pele if he can do that. If he can keep going and not get injured for long periods and not struggle with injury, and see if he can keep doing it in the league and the Champions League and that, then he could just do what he can. I mean, imagine he comes to the Premier League and scores like 6 hat-tricks for City in the first season and scores tons of goals. Like, it's just going to be absurd. I don't know if it's my internet or not, but I can't get any stream to work. None of them. Don't know, man.
Like, I'm trying all sorts. I'm even trying the Spanish speaking ones.
I'm a Cheltenham fan and still celebrating the promotion. Awesome. Well, congratulations.
Nice.
Congratulations,
yeah,
yeah.
I've gone to see Cheltenham play a few times.
Oh, there you go. fantastic. Haaland is a serious player, probably one of the best strikers ever. You got to also remember the only reason Abramovich bought Chelsea is to launder money, so price is not a problem. No, yes, but I mean, if Abramovich, and he won't, but if Abramovich could convince Haaland to not, need that $500,000 a week and to bring the price down from 200 mil to 150 mil, maybe he could do it, but he would have to sell 2 or 3 players at least to make it happen because of financial fair play. Whereas Man City can just go buy him. Greenwood coming on for Fred. About time. Pogba finally central. All right, I have to take your word for it because our match stream has gone down, which is great.
I can't get any. None of them work.
So yeah, you guys tell us what's going on in the game because we currently can't see it. Okay, just give me a sec. I'm just going to update the team here. Fred's come off. Opera McT. Rashi on the left. Meso on the right. Let's try and take control of this midfield. Hang on, I'm just going to read this from Viable. Pele has the official record, and Ronaldo has the record now, but one of Pele's representatives said that Pele scored a lot of goals that weren't counted. Yeah, I saw about that. Viable's going to send you a link on Discord there, Jay.
Alright, cool.
Because, yeah, we're struggling to even watch the game right now. Which is fantastic. Yeah, just check your Discord.
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on it.
Yeah. And yeah, let us know if like a goal happens or something, red card happens or something major.
Oh, there we go.
Hey, there we go. We're back. Right. Wan-Bissaka on the right.
That was annoying.
Even
more annoying on the ball if we were winning.
Greenwood's ball in. Oh, looking for Cavani. That's the closest Cavani's come to. We have a corner. Greenwood on right. Yep. Yeah, I've got Greenwood on the right, Rashford on the left. I updated the team there. Pogba in the middle. Because Ollie's got to go for it. 25 minutes to go. If we can score in the next sort of 5-10 minutes, then we can certainly push Liverpool and get back into this game properly. Thank you for being patient with us, guys. We don't usually have the technical issues, but it happens. That's the issue with live streaming. Oh, Bruno was caught there. That's the issue with live streaming, isn't it? I sent the link on general chat. Cool. Shaw's ball in. Ooh. And for the new guys here, I'm going to drop the invite in chat. There's the link to our Discord. Feel free to join anyone who's interested. We don't just talk about United, even though we're a United fan channel. We're happy to talk about all sorts of teams. We're talking about our Premier League predictions that we made at the start of the season.
I've copied the link, dude.
Yeah.
Can you? I'm going to post it to you because I'm going to keep this site just in case. But
Yeah.
Can you remove the link from the general chat just because obviously we don't want to be promoting that we're.
First watch long I've ever seen where the viewers have to tell the host what's happening. I know, right? That's something different.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. That is a new experience for us as well. Apparently, we're about to see a United goal. Rashi. Oh, let's go, Wambis. Let's go, Wan-Bissaka.
By the way, we are behind now, guys, because of the streams.
Yeah, issue with the streams and that. So I think we're about a minute. Yeah, we're just about a minute behind.
Yeah, so apologies. We are a new small channel, but we will, as of next season.
Into
Rashford. Lovely.
That's beautiful.
Oh, lovely.
That was a lovely goal from Rashi. Okay, we're back in this game.
But yeah, as of next season, Alexi's going to be having the BT Sport United Weekly login for us to watch, and I'm going to be doing the Sky Sports one. So it'll only be the 3:00 kickoffs that we have to worry about who's on what time and that with the viewers.
Yeah. And I will be in China, so that's a thing.
Oh yeah, of course you will. Keep forgetting that. Still makes me sad in a weird way. Like I'm happy for you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna miss you. Like I know we're still gonna speak, but I'm gonna miss you.
Game on. What does the there we go? What does the So it's gold and green, and it basically when Jay? Why don't you take this one?
So back when United were founded, we were founded as Newton Heath, and we used to play in a kit that was gold and green. And our club was created by railway workers. So over the years, as we grew, obviously we ended up becoming Man United in, I think it was 1914 or something like that. I'm sure it was after World War One. And we adopted the red, but our green and gold became our second kit. And then over the years, we kind of repurposed those colours. But the green and gold, as you probably have seen it today, is all about that this club was created by the working class fans for the fans. Man United has always been a club with a very strong support, just like even Liverpool, that was created by Irish and a few other clubs as well, like Arsenal, the Woolwich Arsenal. They worked at the Gunpowder Mill and stuff like that. And what it is it's a movement. The green and gold. The green and gold is basically to say that this club has always been about the fans, not about the people that have money that own the club. So the green and gold is like trying to beckon back to our original roots. I think is the easiest way to put it. Yeah. But there's a beautiful history behind the green and gold that I very much implore you all to look at.
It's Rashford again. Into Shaw. Cavani making trouble. Bruno. Oh, off the line. Oh, Greenwood. Corner. Off the line, so close. Blocked off the line 3 times in a row. Okay. So yeah, as I just posted in the chat, guys, feel free to join our Discord. We discuss all sorts of football topics on YouTube, and as we grow as a community, we'll be making our Discord server very active. So the more people join, the more stuff we're going to do.
We haven't really promoted it too much, but we definitely want to push that forward.
Yeah, definitely. It's just we are pushing Liverpool hard now. Yeah, it's we want to get more people involved, and as we progress, we'll be looking to grow our team eventually as well. Maybe next season, depending on certain things. But Bruno, come on, he's not keeping that in. We're making chances.
Obviously, for those that are new to the show, Alexi is moving to China, and he will be in China next season.
Yeah,
I'm sure he'll be able to make some of the watch-alongs.
Definitely.
A lot of them will be done probably by me.
Yeah.
But it'll be nice to get some of you. What we'll probably end up doing is like a fan forum type thing after the game. I was thinking. So the watch-alongs would be solo hosted,
or
with me and you.
Yeah, or if I'm available, Greenwood with an effort.
So if you're available, it'll be me and you. But if it's not, it will always be just one of us.
Yeah. That's it. I was getting lonely in here. It's great to see new viewers. Yes, it is. It's wonderful to see new people in. So the newsman and Ada, you are very, very much appreciated. as we are a pretty young.
Viable's at day one. Like
day one.
Like we give him shit sometimes for his wacky opinions, but we love him.
We do, yeah. But it is, and it is a bit of a corny line, but it's all about opinion, and we have some passionate discussions sometimes with Viable, especially when he's wrong, but which is quite often. Here come Liverpool, missed by Mo Salah.
Well, you kind of got your score prediction right so far.
I said 3-2. It's just the wrong way around. You had your vaccine, so I've had because I helped clean a vaccine testing COVID testing centre. I've had my first dose of the vaccine, which I had 2 weeks ago, and I've got my second dose in July. It's a bit of a gap, but that's how it goes. We're back on the Salah chance.
Believe it or not, I am a asthma sufferer. I wouldn't say a severe one at all, but I am an asthma sufferer. And I've yet to even have my first one yet. I haven't had a letter or anything.
Oh, right, okay.
And my mum, who is 57, has high blood pressure, bad asthma, multiple different health issues. Only had her first one a couple of weeks ago. Same doctors.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Yeah, it's terrible. That is terrible. I got lost. God knows how I ended up in here. Yeah.
Yeah, but you love it because you come back.
You do. You keep coming back. Well, I remember you saying that you were just sick of Marky Mark, so you went to find a different fan channel, and you ended up with us weirdos. So
yeah,
Wan-Bissaka, good run.
I was actually watching your stream last night, Viable. I was giving you like a little lurk whilst I was working on some stuff, but I wasn't logged into my YouTube channel on my laptop, and I went to log in to leave a message to say hello, and it was like, oh, you need your phone, and my phone was in the other room, and do you know what? As much as he'd probably like me to say hello, I was like, I can't fucking be arsed. Yeah. So I just left the lurk on.
Yeah, go on, Mason. Oh, not quite. Well done, Bruno. Good lad. The pass was poor, unfortunately, but he did really well to win that. He just needed to keep it simple. Oh, good tackle, Hendo. Well in, Hendo. Well in there. I mean, if we end up not losing this game, I think that tackle from Hendo there maybe makes up for his mistake. Maybe. We'll see how it goes. Come on, 4-3. Let's go. Let's go, United. 4-3. 15 minutes to go.
It's crazy to think, though, that really McTominay, Rashford, and Greenwood are on the pitch, and maybe actually Pogba as well, are the only ones that really know of this true rivalry.
Yeah.
No, it was. I guess it was the night before then.
Whenever your last stream was, go on, Rashi!
As I was telling Alexi before the show, I until I slept today, when I finally fell asleep at about 8 o'clock, I hadn't slept in 60 hours. So, to be honest with you, the only reason I knew today was Thursday, playing Liverpool.
I'm 37, no underlying health issues, and I've had first jab. Yeah, I don't have any health issues, but again, I'm cleaning a test centre, so I have to have it by law.
To be fair, I also my doctor's is in the UK's biggest county, which is Essex.
Okay.
So
yeah. Who do we have on the bench? I mean, who do we have on the bench to change the game? I mean, I'd rather have Donny on the pitch than McTominay, but defensively, I guess McTominay's better.
Yeah, I mean, the only ones on the bench. The only ones on the bench. What was that?
It's like better. He's better defensively than Van der Beek.
Yeah,
but is he? I don't know.
The only ones we really have on the bench that could change the game is
free kick.
Is Van der Beek or maybe even Ahmad, but I don't think, like, with recent performances, I don't think it will change much from what we've got at the moment.
No, that's it. I had the first vaccine same day. I only saw the fact that I was on my left arm. Felt like someone hit. Yeah, my left arm was pretty screwed up, but now now my lymph node here is where is it? There is inflamed. So my left shoulder is like really sore. Oh, and you've been wrong once or twice, Alexi. I mean, I don't remember those, but okay. I'll take your word for it. I'll take your word for it, Bible.
I think that's one of the reasons why I love doing the show with Alexi. Is that like every now and then, often enough, we have similar views, but we also have very contrasting views.
Yeah,
and I think that makes for good content.
Yeah, it does.
Like rather than having it's not like
at the very least, it makes for a really interesting conversation.
And like before a stream, like we very rarely really talk about the lineup or anything, because we want to leave our full views for when we're live as well. So it's not like we discuss it's not like he says, "Oh, Jay, come on, get on Donny's side," or I say to him, "Oh, come on, cut Bruno some credit," or whatever. It's like we don't have any of those kind of conversations or anything. We just sort of go live and just talk about how we feel. And sometimes they align, quite often, but then it makes it fun when they don't as well.
Yeah, it does. Yeah,
because this is all about opinion.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah. I don't know how the game is going to turn out now. There's 10 minutes left, and it's 3-2, and it's on a bit of a knife edge at the moment, isn't it? Just can we get Cavani or Rashford or Greenwood in behind again? Can we make that chance for them to put it away? Because I'd bet on any of them to score in that kind of situation.
Jay, it's time for your bathroom break, mate. Trust me, I'm thinking about it. If it will.
Yeah. How many booked for? I don't know. I mean, I didn't really see it, to be honest. I just let's see this again.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
It's definitely a foul. It's definitely a booking. He's had a couple.
Yeah, he has. Yeah. I mean, going into it looked 50-50, but then he just raised his studs. It's just like, you can't do that, Scotty. You can't do that. Can't raise his studs, unfortunately. I mean, I know he was just trying to, flick his foot out to win the ball, but it didn't happen. Oh, nothing given. Okay. Alrighty then.
Alright, so I think it's time to bring Scotty off.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what Pogba was doing there. Had control of the ball and tried to flick it over the opponent and try and do nothing with it. I don't know what that was about. I don't know what that was about from Pogba. I think Pogba's tried to be a bit too smart today at times. And whereas normally he's good at winning the clever free kicks, he gave away a not so clever one. Scotty lucky to be on the pitch. He is. He could have had a second yellow there quite easily and been sent off. Ten minutes to go. It's 3-2. I mean, so the first goal.
1 sec, I do need the bathroom, by the way, so cover up my mic, because obviously I'm in a different room.
Yeah. So the first goal really was just the whole team defensively let itself down. The second goal was kind of Pogba's fault, really. Pogba gave away the free kick and then didn't track Firmino at all. He fell over instead. And the third goal was first Fred, then Shaw, then Henderson. All three of them at fault for that goal. Lindelof showing some strength there. As Henderson thumps it away. Liverpool trying to keep the pressure on. Cavani almost winning the ball there. Wan-Bissaka can't quite find Greenwood. And it's a little bit untidy from both teams now as we're getting towards the end of the game. Thrown to United. So, what are your guys' thoughts on our performance tonight then? Because it's been back and forth, hasn't it? There's been good spells and really poor moments as well. So, yeah, what are your guys' thoughts on the overall performance tonight? Bruno again, just getting a bit of a nick. Yeah, he's had a few painful ones. tonight. A few ouchies.
I am back.
And welcome back. Well in, Scotty. Scott McTominay getting polaxed there by Fabinho. Oh, was it Thiago? I don't know who it was, to be honest. Didn't say. I think it was Thiago.
It was someone.
It was someone in a Liverpool shirt. I'm just trying to see where the urgency is for United, really, and we just seem happy to just pass it around, which has been something that I've been complaining about for most of the season, isn't it, really, Jay?
Yeah.
It's like, losing a game with not that long to go, and we're passing it around like it's a Sunday League game. Well, that's poor from Alexander-Arnold, but Alisson's in the right place. Average. Yeah, it's been an average performance, really, from United tonight.
It really has. There's been nothing here that has...
I mean, the first 20 minutes were brilliant.
Yeah.
And then it's been it's been almost passive since then, isn't it, really? It's a great ball over the top, but Rashford can't quite get there. And it's never a free kick, Rashy. Not a fan of McFred. Yeah, we're not a fan of McFred either. Which is why you need Rice, because then you can play Rice in the middle with Pogba in front of him, and then Bruno further in front of him, and suddenly you're making 6 or 7 chances a game for your strikers rather than 1 or 2. And so suddenly those games that we're winning by a single goal, we're winning by 2 or 3 and keeping clean sheets, because if the opponents don't have the ball and they're conceding goals, then they can't score, can they? So,
exactly.
it changes the whole complexion of the team. If we buy a good, quick centre back, I mean, why is Matic coming on? I mean, I guess he's probably better than Scotty, isn't he? But 5 minutes to go and he's bringing Matic on. I mean, who else do you bring on? I suppose the season.
Exactly.
Yeah, this season is the quickest the 3 relegation places have ever been filled. Yeah, it's in terms of the bottom teams. Here come Liverpool. Is Mo Salah?
It was very evident very early on who was.
Sheffield United have been up.
It was going to go down.
Yeah, Sheffield United have been dreadful. West Brom have been woeful. Fulham, you thought maybe they could survive, but they just didn't have enough.
I'm more gutted about Fulham going down than anyone else, if I'll be honest, because I actually quite like the way they play.
Yeah, we need to find that one player that can play CDM without a partner. Yeah, Rice. Declan Rice is...
Declan Rice, yeah. We know who he is, it's just whether we'll buy him or not.
Yeah. And if Chelsea do go in for him, then he's going to Chelsea because he wants to play at Chelsea. So
he does.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a boy and a Chelsea fan, so it's kind of like me. If I was a footballer, I'd love to play for United because I've been a United fan my whole life. So it's kind of like it's.
I mean, Thiago did buy that free kick there. It was a foul. I'm not saying it wasn't, and it was a yellow card, but he definitely bought that. So Bailly coming off and that Matic coming on.
That's interesting.
I'm not even going to attempt to change the lineup on the screen.
Yeah,
Don't even know what to do with that. I'm just not going to bother. I mean, I assume Matic. So we're playing. Oh, okay. McTominay's playing at the back, I think, because he plays centre back for Scotland.
Scotland, yeah, that's what I was figuring.
Yeah, Wan-Bissaka hits a long cross. Cavani heads it down, and it's hit wide by Meso. I think it was probably a handball by Cavani anyway. Was it? Let's see. Yeah.
I mean, it definitely was.
Oh, Cavani. He's got a little raw smile on his face because he knew what he was doing there. He's like, I'm in the wrong place. It was my chest. I swear, ref, it was my chest. They have Kante. Yes, but Kante's 1,000 years old. I mean, he's not 2,000 years old like Matic is, but the thing is, Kante can play as well. Like he showed against Real Madrid that he can still play that kind of game, but he can't do it week in, week out anymore. Yeah,
and Chelsea wouldn't sell Kante to us anyway.
No, I think I think he's just saying that Chelsea have got Kante, so why they buy Rice? I mean, my question is, why wouldn't they buy Rice?
Oh yeah.
He's a top class CDM. I think if West Ham managed to finish in the Champions League spot, which I don't see happening now.
Nah, not now.
No, not now. But if they did manage to get in, then they'd probably manage to keep Rice, I think, for a season longer. But that's a really good ball. Bruno just not quick enough though.
Viable. I think that's why we've brought on Matic and moved McTominay. I think we're just going to go for it now. I wouldn't even be surprised if McTominay isn't even playing at centre back.
Yeah, just playing 3 at the back. You like to go gung ho for the draw to stop Liverpool making Champions Leagues. I mean, that's not why we should just not lose the game.
Yeah,
that's why we should. Yeah, we should aim to at least not lose if we can't win. Like that's bare minimum. You would think. Good header for Matic. Bruno just gets there. Oh, and the Liverpool defender there getting really lucky. Phillips getting really fortunate that his sliced clearance went straight to his keeper rather than into the path of Rashford.
I think what I'm disappointed in is that I'm just not seeing again. It's the whole key of urgency.
Yeah. Oh, and Lindelof with a really poor pass there. It took a deflection. Okay. Never mind.
Yeah, like there just doesn't seem to be much urgency in our
play.
In our play at the moment.
Yeah.
Just like I don't know, just try something. Come on guys, just try something.
Yeah, McTominay pushing forwards, Wan-Bissaka on the ball on the right wing. Bruno playing it back. Matic, Lindelof urging for the pass there. Luke Shaw, just a couple of minutes left to play.
All we need is just one chance, just one. Give it to Greenwood, like he's good with chance.
Yeah. Oh god, there's no Salah. Here we go. This is game over now.
No.
What? Henderson's positioning there was awful.
Just you come out.
Really
you come out
poor.
there. He comes out for everything else. Why doesn't he come out for that?
Well, not just that, but he just left the inside the goal completely open.
Yeah, but the thing is that like, look at Schmeichel. You make yourself big, but he didn't. He just standed. He just standed. He just stood there.
That's standard, mate. Standard.
Yeah. Like at this point, you're at the edge of the area.
Yeah, but Matic shouldn't be losing the ball like he did there. No. It was really poor.
Hendo's had an awful game.
He has, and
I said at the beginning of it. This is his first trip. So, do we really want to get rid of De Gea? Do we?
No. I've been a De Gea supporter. I mean, I think Henderson's a really good goalkeeper, and he's had a bad game. I mean, De Gea's had many bad games over the years. He's just had 99.9% of his games have been really good.
I think Henderson.
Hang on, my stream's gone down.
It's
back. Cool. There we go.
I was going to say, I think Henderson is a second string keeper that we've given a ridiculous fucking contract to for no reason.
Yeah, I know it's going to be really hard to sell him. I think.
Not even sell him, but just to not have him.
Yeah.
or just to put him on the bench.
Matic has just had a really poor pass there again. Yeah. Thanks, Ada. Great watch along. Thank you, dude. Thank you. It's been good to.
It's been good to hang out and meet you.
It's been good to meet you. We will be back on Tuesday for the whatever game it is. I don't even know. Who are we playing next? Let's find out.
Wolves, isn't it? No, Wolves' last game to Brighton.
Is it Brighton?
Brighton, yeah. Got Brighton and Wolves.
No, Fulham Wolves.
Oh, Fulham Wolves. Yeah, sorry.
Wolves. Yeah. So Fulham again at Old Trafford for our final home game of the season on Tuesday at 6 p.m. And then Wolves the following Sunday, and then Europa League final the following Wednesday. I mean, I think we beat Fulham, and then we go to Wolves, and we put out a mixed team to protect Bruno and Pogba and whoever else for the final. I think unfortunately, Henderson's going to maybe suffer from this game. He's had a really poor game. I mean, the first 2 goals, not really his fault. The second 2 goals, I think he's
definitely his fault.
I mean, you know, the 4th goal, if Salah doesn't score it, you say that's rubbish from Salah. You know, should be scoring those sort of thing. But Henderson didn't help himself. And the 3rd goal is all Henderson. And Matic came on and made 2 errors. One of them led to a goal as well. Good news is 5th awaits Liverpool anyway, lol. Yeah, hopefully. See you Tuesday then, guys. Yep, see you, Ada. Thank you so much for stopping by.
See you, dude. Have a good one, mate.
Yeah. And a bit like the Leicester game, I'm not really that bothered about this result. It's Liverpool, so of course I care. But, does this affect our season? Still no. I mean, who have Leicester got left? Let's find out. Leicester fixtures. Leicester have got Chelsea. Well, they've got the FA Cup final. Then they're playing Chelsea again. And then they're playing Tottenham. So can Leicester catch us? Probably not. So yeah, I think in terms of the season, we beat Fulham, and that's second place locked up. To be honest, and then the Wolves game is, a exhibition match. I'm a fan of De Gea, but I can't see him staying. I think the number of games we've played recently is catching up with us. Yeah, I think so too. We've played a hell of a lot of games this season. I think we've done really well to get into second place. I think Ollie's done wonders. I mean, De Gea playing in the Europa League turned out to be, in that Roma game, perfect actually, in the end. It's Rashford. Can he score? No, he can't. I think, De Gea playing in the Europa League helped us because he made, his man of the match performance. So that worked out, but honestly, De Gea is still, to me is still our number 1 goalkeeper. Honestly, guys, question for you: is there a chance there could be a 5th place given to English sides because United could win? There is.
There is. Because but only if we win the Europa League. So if we win the Europa League, then yes, 5th will go into the Champions League. If I'm not mistaken,
I think so. I think it yeah.
Because we have such a high efficient because we've got 3 finalists. Yeah,
our coefficient is going to go up. It might not be next season though. I don't know how it works.
No, it will. It will be.
It will be.
Because because you
Jamie Liverpool will get in there if there is. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. So Premier League, Southampton beat Palace, Arsenal beat Chelsea, lol. And yeah, we just got punched by Liverpool. So the league table, does it change much? We're about to see. We're still 4 points ahead of Leicester. We've got Fulham and Wolves left, who we should honestly beat them. Like Wolves aren't even in the top half of the table. Fulham are relegated already. So I think honestly we go and beat Fulham on Tuesday. Second place is locked up.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. I mean,
it is. I mean it is.
Yeah. We only need a win.
It is.
That's all we need. We need 1 win from 2.
From 2 against 2 pretty poor sides. This season anyway.
Yeah.
So. I'm not fussed.
I'm not that bothered to be honest with you.
This probably the least bothered I've ever been about losing to Liverpool in my life, and that's I never thought I'd say that, but there it is. Liverpool are still 5th, so meh. I think when Chelsea play Leicester. In the league, not the FA Cup. I think they'll probably, I think Tuchel will put out a really strong team, and I think they'll
Oh yeah, 100%.
Having beaten them in the FA Cup final, which is what I'm guessing, that's what my guess is going to be. Then we'll probably end up seeing Chelsea beat them again in the league to lock up second place for us and to lock up fourth place for Chelsea. I think we didn't play that well tonight, but
first half or at least the first
half,
20-30 minutes, we were brilliant.
The first half we were brilliant, yeah. And then just some goalkeeping and defensive areas. Pogba having not a good game after that first sort of half an hour. He kind of disappeared, didn't he? Really, and just kind of gave away fouls and just made some basic errors and that. Great stream, guys. Going to head off and have a few beers. I'm going to head off and sleep.
Yeah, me too.
So yeah, thank you everyone who came in. It was
always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure. We'll be back on Tuesday. So we'll see you guys there. And as always, he's been Jay. I've been Alexi.